Hello. Thank you for joining us today for the Cruise Web's sneak peek at Oceania Cruises 2025 Around the World Voyage, which goes on sale September 14th. With Oceania Cruises, you'll explore the globe in comfort and style. As our tagline says, your world, your way. This allows you to select the amenities that fit your vacation preferences. It's an upscale cruise experience with a wonderful value you won't find with premium cruise lines. There are three areas that we focus our attention on because we think it makes the difference between a good cruise vacation experience and a truly unforgettable one. First is how you experience the destination through your time ashore. It's all about how we curate your travel experience. Second is offering highly personalized service and country club casual atmosphere. It's the small luxury experience on board. And third is serving the finest cuisine at sea to rival the best restaurants ashore. Because what we do better than anyone is create exquisitely crafted cuisine. Now, what you're really here for today is the sneak peek of Oceania Cruises Around the World Voyage for 2025. So, without further ado, we will be departing in Miami on January 5th, 2025. This voyage is more than just a cruise. It's a life-changing experience designed for the curious travel advisor seeking new adventures and meaningful cultural experiences. This journey explores 89 diverse ports of call in 32 countries, stretching across 5 continents with a remarkable 21 overnight stays. And we're going to be offering a unique east to west circumnavigation, which is highly unusual among world cruises and even uncommon for Oceania Cruises' own history of world cruises. We'll explore the best of Brazil and the Amazon, crossing the Atlantic Ocean bound for Africa, continuing to Asia and visiting the Indian Ocean's most beautiful islands, and en route navigating to the coast of Western Australia before heading to New Zealand, followed by a passage to the South Pacific and the lush islands of Hawaii, before ending this amazing journey on the sun-drenched coast of Southern California. We're going to have more than a month exploring the best of South America. Nearly 1 week we'll be navigating the Amazon River and surrounding villages and wilderness. You're going to enjoy an overnight stay in Manos, witnessing native wildlife such as macaws, toucans, monkeys, sloths, pink dolphins, and you can even learn more about the 80,000 different species of Amazon rainforest plants. Or perhaps you want to take in the culture and folklore experiences. We have traditional village life in Boca de Valeria, followed by an overnight stay in some of the larger than life cities of Rio de Janeiro and Buenos Aires. So you can enjoy those iconic attractions such as the Sugarloaf Mountain and Christ the Redeemer. And then we're going to head over to Africa for nearly 3 weeks, discovering wildlife, majestic landscapes, vibrant cultures. Such an amazing adventure with Africa. And en route, this crossing features a rare call on the most remote inhabited island on the planet, the volcanic Isle of Tristan da Cunha. Home to less than 300 islanders, this island guarantees a one-of-a-kind experience in both the village and surrounding wildlife reserves. South Africa guests will get to visit 4 distinct South African ports with ample time to explore one of the continent's best safari destinations. You're going to get to overnight in Cape Town and take in the Table Mountain for stunning views, or explore the Cape of Good Hope for nature reserves, or maybe you like to have a little bit of wine. I personally would love to go to a wine tasting in the beautiful Cape Winelands. And then maybe head over to Richards Bay, where you're going to get to enjoy private game reserve excursions that witness Africa's Big Five. So lots of things to do. We even have the opportunity for you to gain an understanding of the customs and beliefs of Zulu tribes during an immersive journey to the Valley of 1,000 Hills. So amazing things going on over there. Where then we head over to the Indian Oceans in Southeast Asia. We're going to have more than 1 month uncovering the beautiful gems of the Indian Ocean in Southeast Asia, from the Maldives to Sri Lanka to Indonesia to Vietnam. You're going to have an overnight in Ho Chi Minh City and overnights in Singapore, Bangkok, and Bali. But most exciting, you're going to have 3 days and 2 nights in Myanmar. So tons of things to do there. And then we head over to Asia. We're going to have roughly 2 weeks discovering top destinations across China, Taiwan, and Japan. We're going to actually have 3 distinct Japan ports, but something to note about Taiwan is that it's really up and coming and thriving in the culinary section. I keep hearing lots and lots of comments about how it's thriving night markets, and we have lots of up and coming restaurants that are actually rivaling the top food cities in Asia, such as Tokyo, Singapore. So don't sleep on Taiwan. Tons of things to do there. Lots of, if you're a foodie like me, lots of new culinary adventures to explore. And then I also should note that we have an overnight stay in Shanghai here as well. And then we head over to have a month exploring vast treasures of Australia and New Zealand. We're going to start the coast of the Western Australia, which is the route less traveled, which is actually really great because you're going to head over to Geraldton, which offers easy access to the Western Australia's outback with lots of treasured natural beauty areas. And then we're going to go over to Perth, which is the gateway to Swan Valley, which is Australia's oldest wine region. And then you're going to go over to Busselton, which is near the acclaimed Margaret River, which is also wine region. You're also going to be able to see one of the largest pure forests with eucalyptus species if you want. And then we have overnight stays in Adelaide and Sydney. And we're going to actually have an exclusive shoreside event in Adelaide. So that's something to look forward to as well. And this exclusive shoreside event is going to take you over to the Stepplesfield Estate, which is one of the best proud legacy wineries dating back to 1851. So you're going to have an unparalleled wine and culinary experience there. And then we're going to head over to New Zealand's North Island with beautiful, dramatic landscapes, geothermal attractions, and one of the things that I'm looking forward to seeing one day, the glowworm caves. The glowworm caves look so neat and exciting. I can't wait to see those. So lots of things to do. And then we're going to head over to South Pacific with more than 3 weeks exploring amazing islands. And something to note here, you're going to actually have overnights in Bora Bora and Papeete. So both unforgettable lagoon experiences. And you're going to have an opportunity to visit UNESCO protected ceremonial sites as well. And then I would be remiss if I didn't mention Hawaii. While Hawaii is not technically part of the South Pacific, it definitely warrants a mention as 2 calls really close out this epic 180-day adventure. First is the overnight stay in Honolulu, where you can check out our excursions, and then second is a call on the lush Hilo, which is the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Volcanoes and National Park. Guess you're going to love it because you're going to be able to choose to soar through a helicopter ride, and you can actually look down and see the volcanoes from this gorgeous helicopter ride. Or if you're like me, you may want to keep your feet on the ground and you might choose to do an excursion that takes you on a dramatic drive along the volcanic crater rim, or you can hike through the rainforest to an ancient lava tube. So you still get to see everything that you want to see and visit several dramatic volcanic craters. So it's a wonderful adventure there. And then something that I wanted to point out is that our around the world means that you have choices, and the convenience and flexibility of disembarking in different ports of call, which means that you can either have a longer or shorter voyage. So you can take our traditional Miami to San Diego, which is 180 days, or if you want to extend that, you could do the Miami to Miami, which is 196 days, or you could do the Miami to New York, which is 200 days. So definitely lots of flexibility to enjoy the around the world your way. And it's not just about where we take you, but the experiences that we provide throughout the journey. And while I can't showcase all of the enticing ports of call right now, what I can tell you is that we will have exclusive experiences during this journey. We're going to include 5 of these exclusive shoreside events specifically curated for your around the world voyage. And why would you want to book your around the world voyage with Oceania Cruises versus a different cruise line? Well, what it really boils down to is that we can provide that small ship luxury difference. And what that is, well, first, we're able to provide a high level of personalized service. And in today's hectic world, we know how important meaningful connections are. So you'll be sailing with hundreds instead of thousands. And this creates an atmosphere where it's easy to make connections and you'll be part of the Oceania Cruises family very quickly. Our staff gets to know you and know your preferences and anticipate your needs. And that's not something readily accomplished on much larger ships. And second is the country club casual ambiance, which really means you get to leave your gowns and tuxedos at home. The atmosphere on board is relaxed and comfortable, classy, but never stuffy. And third, we're able to provide you with a variety of activities without the crowds. We offer that perfect blend of multiple entertainment venues, such as restaurants to choose from. We have nighttime entertainment and things like that, which amenities that you would expect on a much larger vessel, but you can enjoy all of these onboard amenities on our smaller ships without the crowds. Even the process of embarking and disembarking the ship is very seamless. And with so many ports of call, so many stops of destination, that really makes a difference in the overall experience. And of course, finally, our intimate ambiance really allows you to get to know your fellow cruisers and build friendships, and you really become one big happy Oceania Cruises family. And there's a sense of camaraderie throughout the cruise that creates these bonds that for many really does, it lasts long after the world voyage ends. And what brings our guests back to Oceania Cruises time and time again really is our Oceania Cruises family. And yes, while we have beautiful ships, what really sets us apart and creates that lifetime memory is our amazing staff. From the moment you come on board, you're welcomed and you can hear the sincerity in their voices and see it in their smiling faces. And while we definitely do boast a high number of staff to guest ratio, it's more than just the numbers that makes us different. It's the personalized service. We really have come to believe that you can teach people skills, but you can't teach them to be genuinely passionate. And that's what our team has, a genuine passion and love for our guests. And that's what really means to be an Oceania Cruises family, is that we serve you with service that comes from the heart. And our 2025 Around the World voyage will feature numerous complimentary amenities, especially when you factor in our everyday amenities that are already included with every cruise we offer. Coupled with O-Life Choice Plus, the exclusive Prestige package. And with our exclusive Prestige package, this is going to give you prepaid gratuities, onboard medical care, internet, laundry service, shoreside events, visa package, luggage delivery, a one-night pre-cruise stay in a luxury hotel, round-trip choice transfers, and of course your choice of one of the O-Life amenities. So you can select what amenity best suits your adventure. You could choose to have the free 64 shore excursions, or you could choose to have the free beverage package if you like to have wine or beer with your meals, or you may elect to choose the $6,400 shipboard credit. Whatever suits your needs, that's what you can select. And that's what gives you the Oceania O-Life Choice amenity benefit. And be sure to contact your travel advisor with the Cruise Web today and let them know that you're interested in this voyage. Our last Around the World voyage sold out in 30 minutes. So you definitely want to be ahead of the game. Give them your information. Let them know you're interested, so that way they can be ready with your information early, because we're going to be opening on September 14th for sale, and I'm 100% sure we're going to sell out rather quickly. But if you're not quite ready for the full Around the World voyage, perhaps you may want to consider one of the 7 grand voyages. These grand voyages range from 50 days to 111 days, and each offers a rare, in-depth, fun, distinct, exotic region. And because it's very different, and we've noticed that there's been a lot of demand for longer voyages, so we decided to announce these 7 grand voyages earlier than ever before. And because we definitely want to give everyone what they're looking for. And it really seems like the feedback we're getting from our guests is they want these longer, more intense voyages. So now is the best time to lock in your choice voyage so that you can grab these with the cruise web before they sell out. And what we have is we have our Pacific Traveler. Now, this is a gorgeous 79-day voyage aboard the Regatta, and that's sailing October 3rd, 2024. Or perhaps you may want to do the Miami to Rio de Janeiro, which is 50 days. That one's sailing on December 7th, 2024, aboard our gorgeous marina. And then we have our Eastern Reflections, which is our 75-day voyage, sailing on December 22nd, 2024. I mean, who doesn't want to be on board for the holidays? And that's on our gorgeous Riviera. Or perhaps you want to do Papeete to Barcelona, then you may want to do the 111-day Epic Continental Explorer aboard our Nautica, and that's sailing on February 25th, 2025. We also could do our Santiago de Chile to Barcelona, which is our 63-day voyage, sailing on March 6th, 2025, aboard the gorgeous marina. Or maybe you want to visit Asia. We have our Tokyo to Honolulu, which is a 72-day voyage, sailing on May 22nd, 2025, aboard the Regatta. But one thing we really wanted to tell you about, which we are especially excited, is the Ultimate Odyssey voyage. This is a 75-day extraordinary journey that explores 3 continents south of the equator. The first is this is a first of its kind for us because it explores 5 countries on 2 small luxurious ships, linked by an amazing immersive mid-cruise overland program. So this global journey stretches from the great cities of Down Under to the beautiful lands of Patagonia and Antarctica. And then you have your choice of the mid-cruise overland program. And so that's really what's different here. You have a choice of selecting either the Extraordinary Blue Mountains voyage, where this one is going to really be immersed in the untouched beauty of the UNESCO listed natural wonder. Nature really dominates this adventure of the Blue Mountains with its massive UNESCO World Heritage Site blanketed with eucalyptus forest and the pristine brushland. Or if you want to do something different, you may want to do the unique Northern Patagonia experience. And this welcomes you to discover the gorgeous surroundings of Chile's and Argentina's lake districts with the sublime Swiss alpine charm. This is really an impressive Andean lakes crossing, which takes the center stage on this first ever overland program for Oceania Cruises. And unprecedented value has always been the hallmark of our Oceania Cruises brand, and we include so many complimentary amenities, and it's true with our grand voyages as well. Here, we're going to be offering you more with O-Life choice, such as the free business class, free air, free gratuities, free luggage delivery, and of course, your choice of either 22 to 38 free shore excursions or a free beverage package, or a 2,200 to 3,800 in shipboard credit, depending on the voyage that you choose. And we want to thank you for taking the time to join us today and learn more about Oceania Cruises. But before we conclude, I'd like to stress the tremendous value of our travel advisors. Don't leave home without them. Your Cruise Web travel advisor is here to help you book Oceania Cruises. They have the expertise, the professional guidance. They're here with the personalized service. It gives you a peace of mind that you're well taken care of, and they really advocate for you and your needs. And of course, it saves you time, and it's convenient, and they really know what you're looking for, and they can help guide you in the right direction. And it's great to have someone that you can trust to be on top of all of the changes and help you concentrate on just the fun stuff, knowing that they have your back. So don't forget to reach out to your CruiseWeb travel advisor today and let them know you're interested in booking an Oceania Cruises cruise. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate you embarking on this amazing journey to learn about your Oceania Cruises around the world experience. I'd also like to thank the CruiseWeb for inviting me to host this presentation. We do have a few minutes left, so I'd love to open it up for a couple of questions if you have any. So the first question I see here is that can we book shore excursions on board? And yes, you absolutely can. We actually have a concierge on board that can help you with your shore excursion selections if you weren't able to select them ahead of time. And oftentimes when shore excursions sell out prior to leaving for the tour, we do have some cancellations, or we may have some additional openings once we're cruising. So definitely, if there was something that you were interested in but couldn't get prior to sailing, you can go over and speak to somebody on board and try to see if you can book them. Are there movies on board? So your rooms are actually equipped with a smart TV where you can select from an extensive movie library. I was actually recently on the Riviera, and the smart TV is amazing. Not only can you select movies and TV shows, but it actually also has the menus for the dining venues, so you can see what is being offered in the dining venues as well. And oh, speaking of dining, there's a question on the dining. So we do have specialty dinings. The question was, is it just the grand dining room, and is there a cost for additional dining? So we have the grand dining room, which is amazing, but then we do have some specialty venues as well. And the specialty venues, there is no additional cost for the specialty venues unless you order alcohol. So soft drinks, water, coffee, teas, all of those items are included with Oceania Cruises. The only thing that would be additional would be any alcohol, wine, beer, things of that nature. And we do not charge additional for the specialty venues, but you do need to have reservations. So you can either book your reservations ahead of time, or you can book them on board. And I'm running a little bit out of time, so let me see one last question. What is the date this is going to be available to book? So we're actually opening reservations on September 14th at 9 a.m. So definitely, I highly recommend that you partner with your travel advisor from the Cruise Web, because we do tend to sell out rather quickly. Like I said, our last Around the World release sold out in 30 minutes. So you're going to want to make your intent known as quickly as possible so they can get in there and make your booking for you before we're sold out. And that is my time. But I wanted to say thank you again. I look forward to welcoming you on board Oceania Cruises in the very close and near future. Thank you so much. Wishing you a lovely day. Bye-bye.